Hi, good morning. My name's Alex. I'm going to show you my Limbo app, which was originally for Rails, or still is for Rails, but now with an updated JavaScript, jQuery, what have you, front end. All right, so I'm just signing in here, which is all the same as it used to be. This is where things get different. Obviously, the color scheme's a little different, and the first thing we'll notice is that this now attaches and becomes fixed to the top using a little bit of JavaScript there. Another thing is that you can read more, just little touches that I felt like made the site have a little more personality. On to the most important things. All of my previous votes are still here, which is great. And when I add a new vote, instead of refreshing the whole page now, it will take place right there. And the AJAX request to create a new vote that attaches to, me as a voter to this post, to this option, is all happening in the background. And the user only just sees that little animation. If they try to vote on the same thing again, they get that little message there. Or if they switch their vote, they get that little message there. And those messages used to happen up here. So that's the first thing we'll notice that's different. The next thing is, say we go to this list of most decisive users, which is to say just people with the most votes cast. You can see that that's how it's ranked there. If we click on any of them, their information gets appended to the page, and that's all happening with an AJAX request. It looks hopefully very seamless to the user, but it's just happening, which is cool. And the way that that's working is it's fetching the data, it's appending it into a div that's inside of another div, and the wrapper div is automatically has a height of 0, and then it calculates the height of the div inside it and opens to that amount, and that's how we get that little popping animation, which I think is a nice little touch. All right, so the next major thing here is a form. What do you need help deciding? Should I buy a case for my MacBook? And you used to click this plus icon, and it would fly you over to a different page. Or it wouldn't fly you over, it would clumsily redirect you to a different page. But now we can click it or just hit enter, and we get a whole new form. Feeling clumsy lately. Oh, oops, sorry. And then, yeah, so yes, buy one. Nah, waste of money. And I need to know in 3 hours. Yeah, so the next change with jQuery and JavaScript takes place right here. When we click ask, it automatically brings this new article to the top of the list and appends it to the page with that little flashing animation. Obviously, we can't vote on our own post. We're telling the user that with a little flash on the page and that previous message there. Yeah, so that's the way all that works. And then one more thing that I need to fill was a requirement for like next. And in an app like this, you're never really looking at one decision, although you could. But I felt like next would kind of be a silly implementation of that if it just went to the next. It doesn't make sense. It's more of a scrolling app. So the way that I decided to implement it instead is I kind of followed Facebook and Twitter's lead here and made it so that if the user scrolls to the bottom of the page, it automatically loads more. This is the first post, so there is no more to load. But I thought that was a nice touch, and the way that it's working is that jQuery is calculating the document height off the bat, and then it's saying it also calculates the viewer height. I'm making motions with my hands, but you can't see them. And when it gets to the bottom of the page, and it does the document height, or it says this, the scroll top is equal to the document height minus the window height, then fire the load more function. And it does seamlessly, and that is working for me. And it'll happen as many times. So if there are more posts, test for vid, I just want to demonstrate. That does look good with a lot of posts as well. Even though this is a terrible way to ruin my database. And this one should do it. So, we already had the page open, so all of those just got appended to it. But yeah, so if we get there, scrolls, loads more, there, loads more, which is great. That's the first and last post. Yeah, so I thought that was a nice little touch. In the future, I would like to make it so that when you comment here, it just gets appended beneath. Right now it doesn't, because I had already fulfilled that requirement, but I would like to add on to that when I have time in the future, because I think it's worthwhile and not a waste of time at all. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration, and I'll talk to you later. Nope, I won't talk to you later. It's not a phone call. I hope you have a great day.